Sunday was yet another busy day in reveal season as there were 14 more Lorcana cards revealed. Some came from creators, some came from the official Discord, but the bulk came from the newly revealed starter decks for Set 3. The Gamer held a late night reveal session for these, and the Illuminary Gazette was there to cover it all. Hey everyone, Teddy back from the Glimmer Gang and the Illuminary Gazette, and the first card we have today is Kokomora Menacing Sailor. It is a Storyborn Pirate, 3 cost uninkable in Ruby, 3 strength, 2 willpower, and its ability Plunder says when you play this character, each opponent loses 1 lore. This was revealed by Pixelvate over on YouTube. This is essentially a worse Aladdin from Set 1 Street Rat, and yeah, you usually and it just there's no shift target like the Aladdin has the big shift target. So Kokomora is just I think bulk filler. The uninkability of this makes it even worse. I do want to mention that this is in the starter deck. Well, these first few cards of this video are not came earlier in the day before the starter deck stuff was revealed. This is in the starter deck. Just this was revealed on the interwebs before the starter decks were revealed late last night. The next card we have is a new Grammatala, Keeper of Ancestral Stories, rough translation there. 4 cost inkable in Sapphire, Storybound Mentor, 3 strength, 3 willpower with 1 lore. When you play this character, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You can add 1 to your hand, put the rest back at the bottom of your deck. Just more filler, more being able to dig through your deck. Sapphire has shown that they do it really well, and I think this Grammatala does have play, and I think does play in the gauntlet because obviously you're missing higher end cards, but this can just keep drawing you cards. And top 2 is really nice because you can, if you need one of those, just put it straight in your hand. But if you don't need either of them at that point, just put them right back onto the bottom of your deck. You keep drawing to find exactly what you may need. The next card we have is a Vanilla Chief Tui, Proud of Montanui, 4 cost inkable and steel, 3 strength, 4 willpower with 2 lore, Store and Mentor King. And yeah, he's vanilla. He's a big body for 4 cost, 2 lore, which is nice. I do want to mention this was revealed by the Tianton Vorat podcast, I believe, over on Lorcania in those areas. And yeah, Chief Tui, Proud of Matsunui. Great art up on the mountain where he brought Moana to stack those rocks for the leaders. And yeah, we have another card like this in set 1, just a vanilla. And obviously, look at our home. There's no place to better be. Moana is a great movie. Montanui is a great location in Lorcana and in the Disney franchise. But yeah, another vanilla for Steel. The next 3 cards we have before we get into the starter deck reveals came from the official Discord today. First card we have is Captain Hook, Master Swordsman, 5 cost inkable, 5 strength, 4 willpower with 1 lore, Dreamburn Villain, Pirate Captain. Nemesis, during your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, with this character he can't crest for the rest of your turn. And then man to man, characters named Peter Pan lose evasive and can't gain evasive. I don't mind it. The Peter Pan thing is interesting. I don't know how many really Peter Pans we see because we have Peter Pan Shadow, but it doesn't affect that obviously because it's a whole new name. Uh, and Nemesis, it's not bad because obviously you have a 5 strength, and that can hit a lot of things in the game. And so being able to challenge something, banishing it, and then readying it back up. And obviously he can't quest, but he can go after something else. Again, nice 2-for-1 trades. I think this Captain Hook could come in clutch doing those type of challenges. We got a Peter Pan Floodborn today from the Discord. He's also a hero. Pirate's Bane is his subname. He's in Ruby, 6 cost inkable, 4 strength, 5 willpower with 2 lore, shift 4, evasive, and a ability. You're next. Whenever he challenges a pirate character, this character takes no damage from the challenge. We are seeing obviously the pirate concept and those keywords come into play with the newly revealed Jolly Roger location. So Peter Pan is there to thwart all of their attacks and challenges and anything they want to do, but I don't really see him being played. The pirate deck is interesting. We all know Ryan Miller has said that he has a pirate deck that he really likes. So if a pirate deck ever does come up and start taking the format by storm, I believe Peter Pan Pirate's Bane will come right down into play and become a big staple. But this card won't see play unless pirate decks do start to see a lot of play once set 3 comes out. And the final card we got from the official Discord is a banger, The Bare Necessities, a great song. 2 cost inkable, like I said, action song. Chosen opponent reveals their hand and discards a non-character card of your choice. Wow. We saw the Ursula, which targets songs in Emerald, but this is anything. So it has their items, locations, anything, and it's a 2 cost. So this is gonna see play. This is gonna see play in any Amber deck. Steel Song loves this. Just another cheap song to play to go along with flutes. Bare Necessities, it's going to be played a lot. Obviously, you can go after Be Prepared or Grab Your Swords or A Whole New World. Those are probably the top three songs played right now. Bare Necessities going to be a staple for a long time. Won't not see play ever, I don't believe. All right, so we did end up getting the starter deck reveals tonight, a little late night session by Eric from the Gamer, and he gave us the lists. He did a nice little breakdown of these decks and how they work. He's had them for a hot sec, so he's been able to play around with them, see how they fare against each other. So those article links will be down in the description, and he also gave us a deck list, which are on the screen now if you do want to pause and read over them. But we did get a lot of new cards here. So let's go over them. Let's see how they fare in competitive play and what they may mean. All right, so we're going to start with the new Sapphire Ruby deck featuring Scrooge McDuck and Moana. But the first card we got is another Hey Hey. Accidental Explorer, Storyborn Ally, 2 cost thinkable, 3 strength, 2 willpower with 1 lore, mindless wandering. Once per turn, when this character moves to a location, each opponent loses 1 lore. This is a really fun card. I think this will work well, obviously, in the starter deck games. If there are starter deck challenges happening at your stores around, those are always fun. And I think this is actually really good because in the list there are 5 different locations, and obviously they're gaining passive lore. And they are cheap locations to move to. Agrabah only has a 1 move cost, so getting over to Hey Hey there, cheap and easy to be able to keep your opponent at bay during these games where gaining lore as fast as possible is probably the way to win them. So Hey Hey could fare well in starter challenges, but in competitive play, I don't see him seeing much play. The next card we have is Moana, Undeterred Voyager, Storyborn Hero Princess, 4 costed, inkable, and Ruby 3, strength 4 willpower with 1 lore, and evasive. Nothing too special about this card. Obviously, evasive is nice in these limited formats where you don't have the big cards to take them out. And evasive, obviously, it answers a lot of things. If your opponent has evasive, it's able to take them out. So Moana, great and limited, competitive play. I don't really feel like playing this down on a 4, on my turn 4 if there's a lot of other better options in the entire game on that turn than this Moana card. But like I said, great and limited. We do get Webby Vanderquack in this starter deck, just a vanilla, but she is a 3 cost inkable, 3 strength, 4 power with 1 lore. Nothing special to say about this card. It's a nice big body for a 3 cost in these starter challenges, so it's not bad there, but overall, just a vanilla, and it's webby. I mean, this art is also really cool. I won't mind. I don't lie. Shooting the grappling hook out and just, yeah, a lot of action, but you won't see a lot of action in regular play. The Simba, on the other hand, could see a lot of play. It is vanilla, but as we all know, we have the Pinocchio in Amethyst with the same stat line, 2 cost unequal, 1/1 with 3 lore. I like this a lot. We've seen how good that Pinocchio can be if anyone is trying to build a Ruby aggro deck. Simba Scrappy Cub is the card for you because it's just another option for early game lore. We know that Ruby Amethyst can struggle a bit in the early game, and yes, they do play a high amount of Inkables, but I do think this has a shot at making it in there and just making that deck so much better, to be fair. And it does make your opponent think a little bit more when this comes down on the board and how you want to handle it. The final card we got in the Ruby Sapphire starter deck, no new Sapphire cards, but we did get a lot of Ruby, and it is Maui's Fish Hook. It is an item, 3 cost inkable. It's Maui time. If you have a character named Maui in play, you may use this item's Shapeshift ability for free. And Shapeshift says exert, pay 2. So if you do it in Maui, you wouldn't have to pay it. Choose one. Chosen character gains evasive until the start of your next turn. Chosen character gets +3 strength this turn. It's another choose one of these cards. We've seen 2 now so far in this set with the other Simba, but I don't mind this even if you don't have Maui in play. This isn't bad, but like if you're thinking about Ruby Amethyst decks, any Ruby deck in general is going to have Maui in play. So I don't mind it. I don't know if it has a place in a deck. Maybe it's like a 2 cost. It is some neat abilities. I won't lie. Giving Maui evasive on a rush Rush, Reckless, and Evasive all in the same turn just takes out something. That is really nice. I will not lie. But I think it's just going to be tested to see if if it can take a spot in one of these decks that already is so specific on what is played in all of them. Moving over to the Emerald Amber starter deck, the first card I want to cover is Lucky. This is really good. 4 cost, uninkable, 2 strength, real power with 1 lore. Good as new. Exert, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may put each card with cost 2 or less into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Puppy Love, when this character quests, if you have 4 or more other characters in play, your other characters get +1 lore this turn. Aggro decks love this. Low to the ground decks love this. I think obviously there is some synergy with the Dalmatian puppies being that they are 2 cost, but decks that are playing the low cost Amber Amethyst aggro loves this. I think with you obviously have the Lilos that are low cost, the Pinocchio that's low cost. A lot of stuff is going to benefit off this Lucky, and I think it is going to see a good amount of play once Into the Inklands does officially release. We have another pup in Rolly. He is a hungry pup. This art is so cute. So cute. I can't get over it. But 3 cost inkable, 3 strength, real power. He's a storyborn, and he does have the puppy keyword, and he has support with a 1 lore. So not bad. I think this is honestly good in limited formats in draft. I think this won't be bad just because once you get to the later game and you have some big bombs coming down, being able to add 3 support to something attacking or challenging is actually not going to be very bad. I think for limited in regular play, it's just a pack filler. Maybe it does find its way into a 99 Dalmatians deck. I would love to see that. Yeah, really, Hungry Pup. Beautiful art. Very, very cute. We are nearing the end, but we do have Nani, Protective Sister, 5 cost inkable, 3 strength, 6 willpower with 2 lore, and this is Bodyguard. If you guys remember, Goofy Musketeer has the same exact stats, but +1 or 1 less lore. He only has 1 lore, and obviously there is no Musketeer synergy there, but it does have Hero synergy. I don't know how much that plays into any decks really right now, but yeah, Nani, Bodyguard. I do like this a lot. Obviously, 2 lore on a Bodyguard. We've seen how good the Prince can be in Steel X, so I like this. 6 willpower is hard to hit, and you can say dies to Maui. Everything dies to Maui. But I think 6 on a Bodyguard is going to play tremendously well in starter challenges and in limited formats, being this an uncommon, easier to get in those. And the final card we got today is Wildcat Mechanic. I do love this card a lot. He's a Storyborn ally, 3 cost inkable in Emerald, which is wild to see. We all know the Emerald curse of being an inkable. 2 strength, real power with 1 lore, evasive, and disassemble. Exert banish chosen item. Wow. We see how good Benja can be coming down on play, but one having evasive and being able to banish chosen item turn after turn, if they don't have an answer to it, then this is going to take multiple items off the board. Just Emerald is eating good in this set. I'm being honest. They have a lot of new cards with the Ursula, with the new Mulan song that draws Wildcat now. I am saying it now. Watch out for Emerald. Watch out for Emerald discard decks because there's Emerald disruption, I guess is the best way to put it, because there's a lot of stuff that can be combined. Emerald Amber with the bare necessities disrupt is going to be really good. I'm really excited to see that archetype form because there is pieces there, and I think they are starting to have it fully formed. But those are all the cards we got today. I hope you all enjoyed the 3rd edition of the Illuminary Gazette. Let us know what you thought below, and make sure to subscribe to hear more from our reporters. Thanks, everyone.